Good morning. This is Nita with the Timepiece Garden. Panda's already going off doing rounds. I've been sick, so I had noticed that my pink ladies, or excuse me, my naked ladies, are all in bloom. Aren't those pretty? It goes all the way down there, so there's a break, and then they come back. Where are they at? There they are. They come back over, and then there's another break, and there's some more coming up farther down to the right. But they're, yeah, they're in bloom. Isn't that pretty? Just thought I'd share. You know, it's all good. All right, talk to you in a few. It's just one of those aggravation things. It's my rose. It's gonna die completely. I am 99% sure they sprayed it because everything else out here gets the same amount of heat and the same amount of water. And none of it's, I mean, it's not even turning brown, except for where they sprayed the rose. I'm amazingly aggravated at the, because that, you know, I tend to this garden. It is never going to interfere with any of the power lines. It had absolutely no business spraying this rose. None. And the reason why you can tell, again, you can look around it all the way down to the bottom where the woolly lamb's ear is not dying back. Just not even at all. The glads aren't dying back. The echinacea down there is not dying back. Just that rose. And it looks like everything else they sprayed. You can see it, all the brown. It's the same brown color. That makes sense. It's not heat death, it's poison death. And it goes all the way up the hill. I expected it up the hill. I had no business spraying my rose. All right, I'm done whining. I won't whine again. I'm gonna have to cut it all back though, and then dig it up, because it can't compost in place as the leaves fall off because they've been poisoned. I can't have it poisoned in the bed. So I'm not happy. All right, I have other things to do though today. Talk to you later. Yeah, supervisor's here. She's letting me know what she thinks I need to do. Most of that is this year's compost, you know, stuff that's usable. Yeah, what's left of it. There's not a lot left. It's because I used a lot in my spring planting. But there is a little left, and this is what I'm going to use in my fall planting. I'm going to go ahead and take it all, throw it in the gorilla cart, and then I've got some stuff like some bush beans I want to plant, and a couple of other things that I can plant at the base of my fruit trees. And, you know, they'll grow well, they'll do well, they won't interfere with the plants, with the trees, and the trees won't interfere with them. So yeah, that's where the rest of the compost is going, is in the orchard over there. So Panda agrees with the plan. You know, and then that way this one is ready for its next time to be ready. And this one will go to sleep after September, October time frame when I prep the chicken coop for its winter shavings, etc. So yeah, it's just how it is. That's why I have 3 bins. Can use this one. This one is next year's use, and this one will go to bed come October-ish. And when I put this one to bed, that's when I start putting stuff in this one. Piece of cardboard down across the bottom, and then, you know, eggshells, household scraps, stuff. All right, let me get busy. Talk to you in a few. All right, first slot's empty. I got a gorilla cart full of good compost. Look how dark that is. Look how rich that is. Isn't that awesome? The trees are gonna love it. The winter crops, I don't want to call them winter, I'm gonna call them fall crops. Some carrots and some green beans, things that are low growing that will not impact the trees. Everybody's gonna love it. All right, let me go on and get finished. Talk to you in a few. Alrighty. All dark spots are the compost on top of wherever I put seeds. So like this here is the my big kahuna. It's a very large green bean. That package is like 4 years old, but I seed save every year. So last summer seeds are in there. Down here I put some of my golden carrots on that row. Again, carrots like darkness, so they got a little more compost because they like darkness to germinate in. Excuse me. That one there, we're going to go around to the top side. Yeah, there we go. Longer bed, I had more seeds, and that's kind of what determined what went where. Those are my purple dove. Now when you cook them or can them, they turn green. So they were cute, but they're a small green bean. I will not seed save this year. But I will can them or give me some dilly beans out with them. So, but they got the whole bed there. Yum. All right, this one here got, hey, plastic's in the way. Anyway, it's Blue Lake. It's a Blue Lake green bean. It is also another large green bean. And then, no, I'm moving fast. Earthquake. That's my cosmic purple pick carrots. They're purple on the outside, orange on the inside. They got just a little area. And same thing over here. I got my black nebula, which is a deep purple carrot. Same thing, got a little area. You know, don't want to mess with the indigo or the zinnias that are trying to come up. Let them do what they want to do. And last but not least, I scattered marigolds. That was the last of the compost. I just kind of stuck it here in the end to fill it in. Stuck marigolds. Now, there's marigolds kind of all the way down, but more heavily here than anywhere else. Because the ends of this bed, I'm still building soil. And so anytime I have a leftover compost, it goes here at this end or at the far end. Because you can still see where the hugelkultur logs are in there. And sooner or later, it will be full of soil like this. Just not yet. Wasn't in a huge hurry with this one. Again, the mulberries were already growing on native soil. They're planted in native soil and they're doing well. You know, they like it, I like it, life is awesome. All right, having said that, what's next? I need to go ahead and pick up all my bags. And then I want to go ahead and get my my water container and water it down just a little. Just not a lot, enough that it's damp enough to stick to the soil beneath it. We're supposed to get some rain tonight and maybe tomorrow morning, which is awesome. That's, you know, fingers crossed. It's one of the reasons why I did what I did, so I could give them a little bit of water and then they'll get a little bit of rain. And then we go 3 or 4 days, but I will come out here and water and then we get a little more rain, which is perfect for the whole, you know, late summer germination, so I can have a fall harvest of green beans and carrots. And that's what I put out today. Green beans and carrots. Because that stuff will stay low enough and I won't let the carrots go to seed this year to not impede my trees. All right, let me go on and get watering and I will talk to you later. All right, last little thing for this garden. Looks like I've got some baby armyworms and they have just devastated my strawberry spinach. That one you can tell why they're eating it. The only thing I know to get rid of armyworms is BT. It's a harsh chemical, but it will get rid of them. If you look, I'm done. There's like 2 plants, that one and this one, that still have leaves on it. But they're, it's going to rain tonight, so putting BT on it is not going to do anything. It'll just wash away, and it's going to rain tomorrow. So Friday I will make up some BT and come out here and spray to make sure they don't go from the strawberry spinach to the tomatoes. You know, so I can keep my tomatoes. I'd like to keep my tomatoes. Isn't that pretty? Just, yeah, I can't have the armyworms taking over. You know, these are the only tomatoes I have. Actually, I have another friend who's going to gift me some that they just hadn't got around to getting planted yet. And I was thinking about putting them back out here and go ahead and fill in all 12 trays again. I can, but I've got to get rid of the armyworms first. you know, and then what was going to seed, make sure I spread that out in the various buckets. So next spring, I will have strawberry spinach again in here. All right, just a thought process. Yeah, see, spinach is gone. The worms found it. Punks. Talk to you later. I know I'm at the woodshed. All right, next thing on the to-do list. It is an overhang. Wasps like to stay dry. They like to build nests and stuff that is dry. So there's stuff that I have to get done. And the first one is a brown paper bag filled with plastic baggies and then tied up to look like a paper wasp nest. Some wasps are very territorial. Paper wasps are one of them. And so a lot of other wasps will see a paper bag filled with plastic bags like a paper wasp nest. They'll be like, oh, and then they don't want to live here, which is awesome. And then the other thing I do is I'll have a satchel here with some cotton balls and I will soak it with some mint oil. For those wasps that are not territorial and don't care about a paper wasp, the mint will keep them gone. And I'll probably put the fake nest over here, and I'll put the cotton balls over there so it's kind of opposite corners. If they're coming in the back, it's the mint. If they're coming in the front, it's the wasp thingy, the fake wasp nest. So anyway, I'll show you a picture when I'm done because I know I've not built one in a while. Basically take the paper bag, fill it with the plastic bags, and then round out the corners so it looks kind of ovally long like a wasp nest, not square like a paper bag. I'll show you when I'm done. Talk to you in a few.